Jackie Horstmann, Miriam's Kitchen does a lot of wonderful things for homeless people and veterans in the DC area. Tell me a little bit more about Miriam's Kitchen.
Yeah, so our mission at Miriam's Kitchen is to end chronic and veteran homelessness in DC. And we do that by providing everything from meals to housing. So if you think about the whole spectrum, we provide fresh meals in our dining room every day. We also provide case management. We provide outreach to folks that are on the streets and housing. And then we also do systems change work. So working with business partners actually and government to make sure we get more housing for people so everyone has the dignity of a home.
And one of those partners is the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Can you talk about your relationship with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, so the U.S. Chamber has been amazing partners for us for many years now, and they even hosted our gala here last year. And they're one of our biggest donors. They get the word out, they invite us to events, and they really truly believe in ending veteran and chronic homelessness in the city.
So what are some of the bigger challenges you face trying to get, for example, money, funding for Miriam's Kitchen, and get other programs accomplished, because you are doing a lot of good work?
Yeah, so I mean, one of the major things is just getting the word out about Miriam's Kitchen. So who we are, building brand awareness, and making sure that at that time we're working with business partners who truly care about what we do. So a lot of times it's myth busting as well about who is experiencing homelessness, what does this mean, and how will that help everyone in our city? So one of the biggest myths that I like to bust is that it's actually more expensive to have someone on the street than to give them a home. So those numbers break down to $16,000 to have someone in a home, $40,000 to keep them on the street. So think about that.
And this is a very political city, obviously, but yours is an apolitical organization. Can you just talk about the way you work with government as well as business? So you put it all together.
Yeah, so we work with the city government, and they're great partners of ours. And we work with them on their budget and making sure that we get as much funding as possible for folks experiencing homelessness. So we work with community members, business partners, and the government, and we do really work together in a coordinated way to try to get as many people into homes as possible.
Can you give me a few more examples about how you work with local businesses to get people off the streets?
Yeah, so one of my favorite things that we do is we build awareness. So we bring people in as volunteers to Miriam's Kitchen, a group of 7 folks, really big team building opportunity, and I call it Transformational Volunteering. So you come in, you get to know our guests on a person-to-person level like we're talking now, and you really get to understand, what they've been through in their lives and how everyone is just a human at the end of the day. And so by building these relationships, we also are able to connect with the folks that are actually giving money, and then we can make sure that they're funneling that money to Miriam's Kitchen and other organizations that are ending chronic homelessness in DC.
And while you are a non-profit, you do have to run it as a business. Can you talk about the challenges with running a nonprofit?
Yeah, it's just like any other business, I think. It's just about making sure.
You got to make payroll, right?
We make payroll, we make sure that we have the best people on our team. So culture building is so important for us. At MK, we call it the MK way. And we make sure that we have radical hospitality at every step of our program. So whether you're a volunteer coming in, whether you're a team member, whether you're a corporate partner, or one of our guests at Miriam's Kitchen, you're treated the same and with dignity. And I think that's just one of the biggest challenges, is just making sure that we can get that culture infused in everything we do, and also make enough money so we can continue our programming.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming on and talking about it.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with your mission.
I appreciate it.